Hey, good morning, guys. This is not a video where we're going over hands. You're just playing live with me this morning. I found out that I did not post my sun run video until this morning. That was fun. That actually happened yesterday. Not that anyone cares, but um, it was saved as a draft for some reason. So I posted it this morning. Quick little video. It's like 15, 16 minutes long. Um, but yeah, thanks for sticking around with me. Playing a little bit of live here. Nothing crazy. 5 cent, 10 cent, grinding our way back up from a loss that I took early on. We're almost there. So I'm not sure if I'll do the video of where I punted off like $20 or something. It wasn't that much. It was probably 10 to 12 or 15 or something like that. I was down 20 for sure, and I had to grind back down to only a $5 loss. But it took some very aggressive play and taking some risks. So here we are. Good morning. It's Friday, and hope you all enjoy the weekend coming up. I got my coffee in hand. I'm ready for the day. Just kind of waking up. I like to just stimulate the mind, play some poker in the morning before work starts. So here we are. So I got to thinking about the other day. Why is it that when you talk about two different NFL teams, that they say, like, let's say Tom Brady, they're like, Tom Brady never beat X quarterback, or this quarterback never beat Tom Brady. That's so stupid in my mind to think about. At what point did you see those two quarterbacks go on the field and just decide who was a better quarterback? You're like, well, the team won. Okay, so the other defense could have been shit. You're just saying, like, who has the better offense in front of them, and there's a lot of factors that go into that. It's not even just the quarterback. It's like, if the wide receiver keeps dropping the fucking ball, then clearly you know, that's going to a little bit be on him. So it's a whole team effort. I just don't understand the whole quarterback discussion. It's just nonsense to me. By the way, I had no idea we were playing PLO. So I guess we'll play PLO this morning. Holy fuck me. And I'm a little out of practice, so forgive me. I guess we'll talk about my thought process going through PLO, which is going to be kind of a shit show. I haven't studied in a while. Um, I've noticed that when I played PLO before with these guys, they do a lot of this limping. With this hand, we can make the nuts a few different ways. So let's just go ahead and take a flop. It's too early for me to be like trying to squeeze with middling hands. And this is a middling hand. Make no mistake about it. We do have the backdoor flush draw. We'll talk about a little bit about the hand. We had backdoor flush draw, backdoor straight draw opportunities, quite a few of them. Kind of wrapped all around that 9. The 4 does us no favors. Probably just going to end up folding at any time during this hand. So we didn't kick off with a very stimulating one, but here we are. That queen would have been really cool on the turn, I think. It'd have been a fun one to figure out. We would have picked up the flush draw, straight draw, all the nonsense. Flush draw might have not been good, but like at least it would have been there. It's some showdown value for sure. Someone bet this damn hand so I don't have to show down ace high. Or just don't. Or ace high, is it good? No. He has a 4 that he didn't bet. I'm like, that's just kind of super passive there. I mean, bet the 4 on the turn, my guy. 4, 6, 8, 7 double. We don't really have too much removal for like really strong hands. Obviously, aces, kings, whatnot. It's gonna like 3 or 4 bet us. In this game, though, because equities are so close, we can't just limp in, especially when somebody limps next to act. So let's just limp. See what we get going on here. This isn't bad. I mean, we got a wrap, right? Am I high? Do we have a wrap? Yeah. We don't make it on a 4. We turn a pair. So we don't have a wrap. We were just open-ended, right? Two pair, two pair in a straight draw. We're not folding. I don't want to lead into four or into three other people here. I'm just gonna let somebody call, and I'm just gonna try to get to. I'm just gonna try to take my perceived equity and maybe turn like the nuts. Like this card is not bad for us. Of all the eights, we have the weakest one. I'm just gonna check call against two players. So one player, I'll just bet it. About 8-9 out there. Oh, we're just gonna take it down. He's bluffing. I'm not. I just heads up. I'm not real comfortable right now in the whole PLO streets. Not comfortable, but especially bomb pot. I mean, bomb pot's a little easier to play, but in my mind, what do we have? We have bottom two pair, backdoor hearts that aren't good, more than likely, and a big fat napkin. That's about it. We don't call this hand. Why don't we call this hand? Well, because we're dead against 9-9, basically, and yeah, I don't need to get into it. It's a bad hand. A lot of people will see this ace, and it's a little deceiving, because they're like, "Oh, I've got like ace jack and stuff." How many ways can you make the nuts with this hand? I mean, this is the fourth. This is the fourth nut flush. Let's fold it. As for all my peeps that don't really play too much PLO, like at all, I mean, I understand some basic understanding of the hands, and some of my friends would say I'm a little more modest. I can definitely make some reads about where people are at. On the borderline of it being a little bit freaky, but it doesn't matter. I'm not going to talk myself up like I've won a championship in PLO. I did win a hat. I did win a hat one time. PLO champ hat. So. What else happening in sports? Well, another thing was I noticed everybody is being all up and weird about the Super Bowl halftime show. Who gives a fuck, right? Like, he was just a dude performing his songs to the best of his ability. Who cares, right? Like, I don't understand what everybody's beef is, and I've read into it. I just think that everybody is just way out of line. Everybody's way out of line about it. I watched it. I didn't recognize any of the songs because I'm old. I guess. My son said he recognized one. He doesn't listen to that music at all. That doesn't mean it's not good. He even said he doesn't listen to it, and he thought it was an alright halftime show. I did too. I was like, all right. Yeah. No, it was entertaining for me. There was like one song I thought was pretty catchy. I went and looked it up on Spotify. So I think that people need to stop with the division. I just don't see. I don't see the benefit in it. The Super Bowl halftime show did not suck. Now, I will say, do I think that when they say that it was the most watched halftime show in history, I think the only reason that was and to like cater to it was the fact that the Chiefs were getting absolutely stomped, and everybody started probably tuning in to watch the Chiefs get stomped. I do believe that led to that. I think that if the Chiefs started winning, I think that most people would have stopped watching, and you would have had like one sector of the United States watching that damn game. So, And we'll see a flop with his hand and play it super cautiously because there's a lot of ways that we're not going to be happy. I mean, basically an ace-3 flop that we somehow get clean on. I'm not playing the hand if there's going to be a raise, though. So sorry about my voice today. Well, nose is a little stuffy, but for entertainment purposes, let's sit here and play PLO. People wanna understand the game. For those who don't know, you have to use 2 cards. And you're going, well, Cody, in Hold'em, you have to use 2 cards. You don't. You don't have to use 2 cards in Hold'em. You can use no cards in Hold'em. If the board runs out of straight, you can use 0 cards and play the board. In PLO, you must use 2 out of your hand. So if there's a straight on the board, you do not have a straight. You have 3 cards on the board plus whatever the best 2 in your hand is. And sometimes that's a straight because you can make a straight, but sometimes it's not. Same way with the flushes. Those are kind of the most distinct things going on. Also full houses, you see 3 on the board. There's 3 9s on the board. Yeah, somebody can have quads obviously with just a 9, but now somebody, let's say the board is 9 turns a 10. Anyone with a 10 in their hand does not have a full house. So it gets a little confusing for people because they're like, oh, I have a 10 and I have a full house. You don't. People who have 2 10s in their hand would have a full house. People who have 2 anything in their hand would have a full house. It's easy to kind of forget that when you're in game. I would I don't even want to limp the hand. I'll tell you why. Because when I get raised, I don't want to call. It's really a trash hand. So I'm thinking about doing some live videos, going to play some poker and recording it, little 1-2 action, different places. Man, if I was playing high-low right now, I'd be all over this hand. It's just junky. It's just a junky hand, man. Like, what do we make? What do we do with it? We just don't do anything with it. It's just not that good. Yes, I could have made the nut flush. That's very rare, too. I'm holding 2 clubs. Is that better than holding 3 clubs? Yeah, but I also don't have any other thing to go with it. The straight I could have made with that hand was only the wheel, basically, I think. Yeah, it was just the wheel. Again, just trash. Getting dealt some bananas this morning. We did kick it off with a pretty good hand, though. The guy paid us a chonky bet on their big old chonky. That's a little different. I don't mind it. So, in theory, I think you should just always open pot. The fact that I haven't raised one time, though, I don't know. Probably should have made it pot and get more folds. Here's 11.5 bigs coming our way. So, do we make the call or not? Yeah, I think we're just too close. You could fold. You could make a fold here. I don't want to. And then, of course, we get rewarded with a big ol' fucking nothing. Backdoor flush, 2 backdoor flushes, by the way. And pretty much nothing. We're kind of wrapped around that 5. We really want to see something on the turn that's decent. 7 and full rainbow. I have a gutter. I don't know. At this point, we actually could think about betting this. Because we block so much that we probably just go for it on the river. I don't really know what he's calling with, though. So when the deuce comes out, what did he call with? He has a lot of like 6-8 straights and stuff, so we might go for this and see what happens. Yeah. I don't know. Welcome to bluffing in PLO, I guess. Not having a whatever the hell card was good for us, by the way. I didn't say it in game, but it was. Yeah, I fold. But can we look back at that hand, please? Thank you. I will wait for you. I'm only asking you to do one thing, which is show me the last hand, but here we are. Uh-huh. No, I'm a little impatient with things. Yeah, not holding an 8 was really good. Holding a 6 does block some of his draws to get there. Holding a 7 is indifferent. Holding a 9 is... We don't want to be holding the 6. We don't mind that we're holding the 9. We really don't want to be holding an 8 specifically. Anyway, we're out of here. Opportunity to raise. We'll take. I'll just get snap called by big blind. That's hilarious. I didn't expect him to do that. 3 other players, just check. Because we're almost never winning this hand. We turn a flush that's likely no good. We can, because nobody bet this, we can just go a 5 bigs and see where everybody's at. The problem is that when we get to the river and we check, we can call almost no bet. So the question is, do we ever lead? And now we never do. Yeah, deuces. Unfortunately, he turned it. He turned full house, bottom full house. He's definitely scared. No, I don't know if he would have called the river bet. Maybe. I'm gonna give it a maybe. Did he have what napkin did he call with? By the way, pre. Yeah, we're not playing high low there, my guy. This is just junk. 8 deuce is junk. When he makes the diamond flush, he's likely not good. He can't make straights other than the wheel. It's just not a good hand. Congratulations on your banana. It's an open. I don't know. Yeah, no, I'm in position. I'll call. We want to play some hands with these guys. They haven't shown too much in the way. Oh, well, I didn't see his 36. 36 big blinds left. That's a little unfortunate for me. And our hand kind of sucks. I'm not going to lie. We win with like a 9, and that's maybe sitting out. So the guy who just called is sitting out, and he goes full pot on this. And we just don't have enough, and that's fine. We just don't have enough. There were hands that we just put him in, or try to, but it wasn't that one. Here we go. Ace is single suited. We will raise. Oh boy, Tendy's over here. Left me hanging, calling pre, and then sitting out. It make a lot of sense. We get it in against this guy? Yeah. He don't got enough behind. 55.7. 62.5. We're going to lose on the river. Nope, we win. All right. That's how optimistic I would be. He had like he wins like one of 3 rivers, and I'm just like, not that good. We're up $10 though. What are we doing? We just want to have queens when this happens. Can we turn a king? That'd be sick. Do we ever bet it? Whenever I'm going to get raised, like the raised is a big deal. So let's just check. Not the worst turn ever because we do have aces in the range. They're going to have some ace queen though. Still river a straight against a random queen, and we can still river a full house. And of course, the dude we just stacked is like, I'm just going to sit here and time out because why not? I don't know if everybody can hear me for this video. I really hope you can. I know I've been having some mic problems, but yeah. I don't care to fix them. I try, don't get me wrong, but like I'm not going to dive into it. Here's why. I'm on a laptop. That's really it. I could be winning here a lot, by the way. I'm probably not, though. The dude's sitting out. Won. I didn't even... Okay, sure. Dude can't show down his hand, and yet here we are. That's kind of the annoying thing, right? About like this game. Technically sitting out and he can't show down his hand. Like, should he even win? Should have won to the next guy. I don't even really care if I won. I could look back there and see if Fundy won. But like, you know, like if he beat me, it's not hard. Have an ace, you beat me, but I don't know. It's probably better to just lead here, but like I just don't. I would do it with like the ace of spades without anything, but that'd be my only real bluff in this scenario. Bomb pot time. Well, again, we have a banana. We have nothing. It's better than having something, though, I will tell you, in pots like this, because we can have something and lose a lot. So, it's not all that bad. It's easy poker, right? As my buddy would say. He's like, this is easy poker. When you have nothing, it's easy poker. The decisions are ground down to you fold. That's it. That's it. But we get there with a 5 sometimes. It doesn't matter, man. He's betting 18.7 into 23.8. We get there very rarely. I'll tell you what. I will call if he bet literally one big blind into 26. And that might not even be enough. I don't even know. I don't know what the math is right now. I'm not doing math this morning. I got to do math when I go to work. Oh, it's so little with this banana. Ugh, I don't feel good about it. Well, having a diamond is slightly good for bluffing purposes. Having a jack here is insignificant to me, other than we can make two pairs and might win, but we can't hold on. So what does it matter? The 8 of diamonds is pretty insignificant on this board. The queen of diamonds is really significant on this board. The ace of diamonds is the most significant. This is trash. Like, we should have folded pre-flop. We can set mine here only because we likely get called. We get 2 more calls behind. If we ever get raised behind, we're just folding. So we do flop a set here on a full diamond board because why? And also we block one of our outs, which is the worst, right? But we're not folding. Again, not the best, not the best hand either. Less likely has diamonds. I don't know. Straights also beat us. We lead small. Maybe block bet something. We don't even beat a straight though. I mean, I really don't know. Yeah. Many diamonds. I mean, he's not folding that. I wouldn't even have check raised or led if I didn't block one of my outs. Because we don't win enough. And the times that in the times that we do hit a full house, sometimes our full house is not good. You know, like on that flop, we had an over and we had an under, and we really wanted to see the 4. That was a money card. We did not want to see. I mean, we want to see a 10 because we make a full house, but we at the times we make a 10, we might not even be good. I mean, there is a 10-8 combo left, so. So we can actually fold queens here. Stupid as it sounds. These queens. It's going to make me a liar, but I assure you, 3 diamonds with 2 queens and nothing else going on, just the 7-8. What's going to end up happening in a real game is this guy's going to open pot. You're going to call. Somebody over there is going to reopen or raise for pot, and you are going to be stuck between aces and kings and ace king, and you are going to be dead almost in the water. So just fold them now. Like, what would you do on this flop? Yeah, you have the queen high flush draw that might not even be good, and there's an over to your queens. You have a7. You're not happy. And now every straight beats you. Every straight, every 2 pair, every set. I mean, there's nothing you beat really anymore. What do you have? Oh, 2 pair, 8, king 3. If the ace and the queen were the same suit, this would be a fun hand. We turn queen 6 here. Set over set. That's unfortunate. I mean, you're just gonna get stacked there a lot. You can avoid that happening more often by not playing small pocket pairs against like somebody who's represent a stronger range. Well, that's fun. There's nothing wrong with that. Our hand it does need a little bit of protection. Ugh. That's a bad river card for us. Well, I'll take showdown. I win. Okay. Well, the hell I get called by? 9965 single. Ugh. Just avoid trouble. What's going on in the world in the of UFC? We got a fight going on tomorrow. It should be fun. I'm really looking forward to the Hooker Gaethje fight. I really think that Gaethje has him. Gaethje's just tough dude. Hooker's tough too, you know. But there's some things that I've seen with Hooker that I'm just like, I don't, I don't necessarily like in his fighting style, and Gaethje is just, I mean, he's just proven me like wrong. I thought that he would just kind of be like the Homer Simpson in there, that go and get beat up and then see if he outlasts him and then move on, but he doesn't. It's just he actually, when he went to the UFC, he said, "I'm going to start training to try to like be more technically sound than them because I want to live longer." He said something along those lines, and it showcased. I mean, his boxing is definitely improved, and he hits like a Mack truck. So, like, what do you want? And what more do we want, right? Straight draw, or no? Hold on. Oh yeah. So basically, the wrap of the straight draw, and we have the nut flush draw to go with it. I mean, sure. We have a lot in this hand. I can actually just bet small. It's not that bad. Turn the nut flush. Oh man, we have to go pretty small again because yeah, he's just gonna start folding all two pairs, and he doesn't make a straight like at all. But I want to charge the sets. I want to charge 3-3. So I mean here we are. Well, what a fitting name. On your left. You are on my left, man. We're just going. We're getting 100 big blinds in per player. Well, like one guy's got 41.8, and this guy's got 100. I think you just fold there, Rober Reynoso or whatever, Bobber Reynoso, unless you've got aces. Because holy cow, this guy. I mean, I think I'd be surprised if Frush didn't have it. Ace King 10, really bad Ace King too. Weird. All right. Bob Arenos over with the double suited kings, probably kicking the hell out of himself. I'm gonna open this one up. Get called by the player that was playing short stack a minute ago. Bobber, don't do anything crazy, man. Ugh. I really don't like it when we don't hit the trips. Like, I just like it so much better when we're not wrapped around the damn hand. But we do have some jack. We want to be betting this hand. So my descriptions in PLO can be a little bit weird because you hear about the players that play so much of a game that they like instinctively just based off of experience will do kind of the correct thing. That's kind of what I do in PLO. It's like I've seen so many hands that it's like, uh, hold on. Yeah. I've seen so many hands that I just kind of instinctively will do kind of the correct thing. Uh, hmm. I don't want to let this one go yet, but I think I'm going to. Yeah, I mean, if he just would have bet something less than full pot and this guy called, I think that we were fine. Something like one third, half. Okay, we would have folded turn anyway. So, like, what are we against? Oh, when you don't care. 35 to 9, you called turn, and now you're just dumping the hand and giving it whatever, man. Whatever. After you called, I just thought there was no way I. Whatever. I don't know. We get to play in position. So we're never really all that off or that bad off here. This guy's looking to like really punt anyway. I don't know what he had last hand. He could add eights and just got us to fold literally everything. But I mean, that's favorable, right? That's a favorable flop for us. I asked for trips. I got trips. And all right, I was gonna stop. I made 100 big blinds in a little while, so I was gonna pause, but and go to work. But let's play a bomb pot. It's a good hand. It's a great hand now. I mean, we're a little cautious of some spades, but for the most part, top pair, open-ended straight draw is pretty nice. Backdoor flush draw. 25 bigs, 57 behind, 67 behind here. Wow. I'll think about it. I'm gonna fold, see how it all takes or shows out or comes out here. We're still not good. Just turned two pairs, so we didn't really want to see the king. So now the straights beat us. 8 comes out and we make nothing. So I guess good on us. Ran it twice. I'm gonna save this hand. I'm gonna see what happened here. I don't see what they called with. Oh, it's another bomb pot because was I sitting out this bomb pot? Are you gonna give me a hand? Because like I'll be back if you're gonna give me a hand. Don't fold me. Oh no, I was sitting out. Okay, good deal. That's what I wanted. Let's take a look at that. I wanted to see what was a full pot and then a call of a full pot from these two guys on that flop. Nut spades makes sense with a gutter. Yep. And open-ended. No backdoor flush draw. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm calling full pot there without a pair. I was really worried about something like that. The ace 10 with spades is nasty. And I did not have a spade, which means the king of spades is really what we're worried about too. in this scenario because he had something like king 10 of spades. He's free rolling the shit out of our hand for the most part. We have to hold on with a queen. And I mean, in theory we would have until the turn because if he had king 10 of spades. Here he has ace 10 of spades, so he turned us like dead to the ace. Whatever. Discipline, I guess. Right? All right. Thanks for joining me, guys. I'm going to go to work. It's in 15 minutes, and I hope you had fun playing some PLO with me.